It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro. As I've always said, it's hard to make money, but it's even harder to keep it.
You say you want to take this sport serious. Then take it serious. What is this? This is not a popularity contest.
Oscar De La Hoya has recently sparked controversy by speaking out about Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s finances, claiming that he may have suffered major financial losses and could even be facing bankruptcy.
I've never in my entire life seen somebody truly believe they're absolutely killing it while they're actually doing jack shit.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., famously called Money Mayweather, earned his name not just from an undefeated boxing career, but also from huge pay-per-view success, making him one of the highest-paid athletes in sports history. However, since retiring, his lifestyle has often been questioned because of his lavish spending and involvement in high-profile business ventures.
It gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets.
Oscar De La Hoya has stated that Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s decision to step back into boxing is not really about passion or love for the sport, but instead is being pushed by financial pressure and the need to earn more money.
Why he's crawled out of his rock? He needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
again, come on. Fighters like that always go.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is well known for showing off his wealth, with multiple luxury mansions and even collections of identical cars in matching colors. But beyond the flashy lifestyle and public displays, there are increasing concerns about his spending habits and how stable his finances are in the long run.
Everyone else gets their stuff from. And he told me, and I'm not going to say who it is, but he's like, Mayweather's broke. I said, no. He's like, no, really, Mayweather's broke. Now, I don't know if it's true.
Right.
This is what this guy told me. I'm like, how could he be broke? He's like, yo, he spends like crazy.
Yeah.
Spends like
I
crazy.
mean, it only could go but so long. I mean, and you're not fighting.
Yeah.
Because I don't see Mayweather even doing any goofy shit like that.
But you would think that your investments would continue to grow.
Right.
As long as you keep your spending under wraps. And like right now, like I could retire right now. This could be my last interview ever.
Right.
And with my investments, I invested into a lot of great companies like Google and Amazon and Tesla over the years, and those companies have all grown and continue to grow, right? And I could actually borrow money against my stock portfolio without even selling my stocks.
Right.
In earlier interviews, Oscar De La Hoya has drawn comparisons between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Mike Tyson, highlighting that although both fighters earned massive fortunes during the peak of their careers, their financial situations and outcomes after retirement have turned out quite differently.
Not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
Do you think you can spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking.
He called Canelo the easiest win of his career.
Yeah, because he was 21 years old.
Right.
Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him easy because of my experience.
So fight him in his prime, he goes down, you think?
Joe Rogan has also criticized Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s spending habits, suggesting that his lifestyle depends on a steady flow of income to sustain it, and implying that despite earning huge amounts of money, his expenses remain extremely high and continuous.
Even as much money as he's made in his career, which he's probably made as much, if not more money than any boxer ever. Like, there's all these lawsuits. Like, he hasn't been paying things, and he owes money on this and owes money on that. And it's like, and then he's got to come out of retirement.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. I think it's just the lifestyle that Floyd lives.
Yes.
I think he can't fathom to just live a modest lifestyle. It's like he gotta be lavish.
Right. He's got to have those videos where he shows you all the watches, where he opens the case up, you know.
All the money. You gotta show that he got $1 million in his backpack. And, You know, he got the latest watch and the latest car, and look what I just bought.
And when you get into latest watches and latest cars, you get into that shit. Like, boy, that money goes quick.
Yeah.
Bugattis are like $3 million. There's watches that are $3-5 million. That's crazy.
Oscar De La Hoya recently criticized Floyd Mayweather Jr. for allegedly avoiding a rematch with Manny Pacquiao, arguing that Mayweather should stop focusing on protecting his undefeated record because, according to him, it doesn't fully reflect the reality of his career and is not as meaningful as it is often presented.
News on Mayweather Pacquiao potentially falling apart. I mean, I have to say this, Mayweather, come on, dude. Fight a real fight. You're still trying to protect your O? Yes, you're 50-0 on paper, but people know you've lost.
Oscar De La Hoya has recently reignited controversy by claiming that Floyd Mayweather Jr. did not clearly win their fight, suggesting that many people believed he was actually the rightful winner. And he further added that Floyd Mayweather Sr. had at one point acknowledged his strong performance in that bout, which has added more tension to their long-standing rivalry.
Father said you lost against me back when we fought. And what's crazy is that people don't know that we had a rematch clause for 1 year. And what do? Your pussy ass retires for 1 year and 1 day. Bro, ever since I got beat up by Manny Pacquiao in my last fight, I've wanted to fight every single day. But I couldn't because I wasn't right. Physically, emotionally, I just wasn't right. All that depression, all that shit that I had within my spirit. But now these last 5 years, I've put in the work, man. Woo! I did a lot of work and I feel happy. I feel at peace. And you know what? A man at peace is a dangerous man.
Many critics believe Floyd Mayweather Jr. is intentionally calling big fights exhibitions as a marketing strategy rather than a true sporting choice, arguing that this helps him avoid pressure, protect his undefeated record, and manage public expectations while turning controversy into attention and hype.
People say that Floyd may be playing like another game, you know, basically just trying to build up the anticipation for this fight by saying like, oh, well, maybe I'll commit to it, maybe I won't. This is typical Mayweather gamesmanship. Do you think that that's true?
What's new for Mayweather? Like, even in our first fight, like, it's getting hard. It's changing his mind. You know, that's not good. I mean, you need to have word of honor and commitment, you know, to honor your commitment.
You really have had the patience of a saint. We know that first time it took like 5 years at least to get Floyd into the ring.
At least 5 years to took that fight for a lot of alibis and things like that. So this time there's no reason for alibis or mixed excuses because we both signed already the.
In an old interview, Oscar De La Hoya reflected on how Floyd Mayweather Jr. used psychological mind games during the build-up to their fight, placing most of the promotional pressure on him. He explained that Mayweather deliberately embraced the role of the villain by using constant trash talk, flashy behavior, and controversy to grab attention and keep the spotlight on himself and the fight, while he was promoted as the good guy of boxing, which made him feel he had a much heavier responsibility of maintaining a clean, respectful public image while also being expected to generate excitement and interest for the fight.
And it's like that rivalry, the villain and the good guy, you know. And Floyd, this is where Floyd is smart. He knows how to play that villain guy, you know.
And you're promoting the fight.
And I'm promoting the fight.
Yeah.
And I'm promoting the fight. And I have double duty, and it's like very distracting. I'm an old 33-year-old boxer, but I still want to fight the best. You know, I still want to create.
Oscar De La Hoya has recalled that his blockbuster fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr. was a massive financial success, with the pay-per-view event alone reportedly generating around $400 million in revenue in a single night. He noted that the bout became one of the most commercially successful events in boxing history, attracting huge global attention and setting new records for the sport. And he further emphasized that it not only showed the massive popularity of both fighters, but also reflected how boxing had evolved into a major entertainment industry driven by pay-per-view earnings, sponsorship deals, and worldwide fan engagement.
0.4 million buys on pay-per-view.
Right. It's
How much money did that generate?
At the time, yeah, it was the record-setting pay-per-view. I think we generated something like close to, all in, like close to 400 million. Yeah, in one night.
While Oscar De La Hoya acknowledges the intelligence of Floyd Mayweather Jr. as a promoter and his unmatched skill in generating huge revenue, he still believes that Mayweather focused more on carefully controlling his public image and maximizing his earnings rather than consistently taking on the most dangerous and high-risk challenges in boxing.
If you didn't promote that fight with Mayweather, would you have pulled out?
Probably. Yeah, probably. Because there was too much. Put the money aside. For me, it's about pride. For me, it was about, man, I want to have a winning chance.
50 Cent has also supported the views of Oscar De La Hoya and previously predicted that Floyd Mayweather Jr. would step back into the ring even before any official announcement was made, suggesting that the comeback would likely be driven more by financial motivation rather than genuine passion for boxing. He further explained that Mayweather's pattern of repeated exhibition fights and occasional returns to the sport fuels this speculation, as critics argue that the boxing legend continues to capitalize on his global name and legacy to secure high-paying events even after retirement. And according to him, financial pressure could be a major factor behind any potential return, despite Mayweather's repeated public claims that he remains fully wealthy, financially independent, and in control of his money.
Like you make yourself like we got issues over here. He's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money?
And it took them, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your, your local host in a nightclub because you need that action. Right?
Stephen A. Smith has been very vocal in his criticism of Floyd Mayweather Jr. for participating in exhibition bouts, arguing that these types of fights reduce the value and seriousness of the strong competitive legacy Mayweather built during his professional career. He has also questioned the level and credibility of the opponents chosen for these exhibitions, saying they're not strong enough to challenge Mayweather in any real or meaningful way. And in his opinion, such events are organized more for entertainment and financial profit rather than genuine sporting competition, which he believes can mislead fans about what real boxing standards should be. While despite all this criticism, Mayweather continues to pull in massive global audiences and strong attention for every event he takes part in.
You like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match, all right, that's fine. Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it. When you're great, when you're elite, not just anybody deserves to be in your pristine space. And what I mean by that is I'm not talking about on the street or anything like that. Boxing is your thing.
On top of that, previous reports have suggested that Floyd Mayweather Jr. has faced multiple tax-related problems with the Internal Revenue Service over the years, including significant tax liens and unpaid financial obligations that allegedly go back to 2015. One of the most widely reported situations involved a multi-million-dollar tax bill linked to his massive income from that period, which at the time raised public questions about how his finances were being handled despite the enormous amount of money he earned during his boxing career. And more recent IRS filings and notices have also reportedly emerged, pointing toward continuing disputes and unresolved tax issues from later years as well.
So many. He's hilarious. His spending habits are hilarious. I love him. He's got like a whole fleet just in white. He's like, white is right. I got a bunch of.
He's got other colors too, though, man.
Yeah, he does.
Gang of cars.
All
So
matching
when
up.
he owed that money to the IRS, why didn't they just give him a few cards?
Because he went so deep, so
How much
crazy.
does he owe?
Well, it's more than you want to pay.
Yeah.
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this. He makes so much money. There's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, like what are you talking about, man?
He's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash. Hilarious.
These repeated financial and legal concerns have sparked ongoing public debate about Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s money management, especially given his well-known reputation for openly displaying wealth and maintaining an extremely lavish lifestyle. Critics argue that this pattern may indicate possible financial pressure or, at the very least, inconsistent financial discipline over time. While on the other hand, his supporters insist that his overall assets are still very strong and point out that tax disputes are not unusual among high-income individuals who earn at his level.
Trust the news? There's no such thing as fake. I'm working for ESPN. We're broadcasting the Mayweather-McGregor fight live. And to this day, they will tell you that's a record. That's the biggest fight ever. That thing was sold out. That place was, people were dressed up as empty seats. And I mean thousands of people.
No.
I bought my mother's ticket that day. That day, my mother decides that she wants to go to the fight. So I'm in there and I'm telling the world that this place is sold out because that's what's on the screen. And it's not even close. This isn't like, it's pretty much full. This isn't, there's thousands of empty seats. That was the first time that in my own life I ever just, wow, fake news is real.
Wow.
And then Mayweather, they wanted a rematch. They were begging. They were doing more media trying to get a rematch than they did leading into the first match. And the guys that wrote the checks.
It's such two big draws. They promoted it so
It's
well.
all anybody's talking about.
Yeah, there's still a number.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how big a draw is, there's still a number. If this guy got 100 million, this guy got 100 million, then you got to advertise it, promote it. You got to bring
It's the guarantees that kill everything. If they were just getting percentages, then obviously everybody would.
You're saying the seats were empty. I can understand it not making the money, but the seats being empty seems seems
peculiar.
Crazy.
Yeah, and there's nothing in the world where you have a pay-per-view hit that didn't have a live audience hit. Like if your live audience is your first focus group, isn't sold out, you didn't do pay-per-view numbers.
Sure.
But boxing will still claim that to this day. They still to this day claim that that's number one. And if you want to be the biggest pay-per-view in boxing history, all you have to do is claim it.
Boxing analyst Wade Plemons sparked major speculation after sharing an alleged The Ring magazine announcement claiming that Floyd Mayweather Jr. would face Greek kickboxer and martial artist Mike Zambitis in an exhibition fight reportedly planned for June in Athens, Greece. In his caption, he wrote, "I told you guys Floyd owes a lot of people a lot of money, and he don't have it," while also criticizing the matchup as ridiculous, arguing that Mayweather keeps accepting fight after fight, and suggesting that it reflects financial desperation rather than sporting motivation.
Laugh at people's downfall, but this is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And we need to talk about how Floyd Mayweather is legitimately going broke, folks. And I there's no other way to say it than that, because Floyd has announced another exhibition set to take place this year before he fights Manny Pacquiao, which is already going to be, assume, a massive fight because it's going to be on Netflix. He has an exhibition with Mike Tyson planned in April or May, and now he has a fight against Greek kickboxer and martial artist Mike Zambitis. I don't even know what to say about any of this. It's going to be in June, it's in Athens, Greece, and it's the third fight of the year for a Floyd Mayweather that is clearly going broke. And it's not just, and if you guys didn't see the video I did talking about Floyd coming back to fight Mike, this is not me sensationalizing. This is the truth.
Oscar De La Hoya has pointed out what he sees as a double standard from Floyd Mayweather Jr., noting that Mayweather has criticized fighters like Ryan Garcia as YouTubers, even though parts of his own post-retirement career have also involved influencer-driven audiences. De La Hoya has been openly critical of Mayweather's overall approach to boxing, especially his focus on money and business success over legacy, arguing that this mindset has shifted the sport away from its traditional values. And he has further accused Mayweather of profiting heavily from exhibition bouts against influencers and internet personalities, suggesting that these events are designed more for entertainment and viewership numbers than for genuine competitive boxing.
This kid Ryan Garcia, Tank got his followers from kicking ass. Ryan Garcia got his followers from YouTubers. There's a difference. So you want to be a YouTuber or you want to be a fighter? Tank is a fighter.
So Ryan Garcia's not a fighter? He's been fighting since he was 7 years old. He has 200 plus amateur fights. I don't care where his followers come from, if they come from Mars. The fact is that Ryan's followers are selling this fight. And plus, don't you remember you fought YouTubers? Are you putting YouTubers down? You profited from them. I can't with you, dude. You're dumbass. I can't wait. April 22nd, Ryan Garcia knocking.
There are two views on Floyd Mayweather Jr. Supporters say his financial decisions and exhibition fights are smart business moves that keep his brand strong and profitable, while critics argue they focus too much on money and entertainment, which may hurt his sporting legacy.